what's going on, everybody? Continuing my coverage of the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus, which I have here in the sandstone orange. I'm making a quick video here of some of my favorite cases. I'm including 4 in this video, and those would be Samsung's silicone case, which I have here in a couple of different colors, Samsung's standing grip case, as well as Pitaka's aramid fiber MagSafe case, officially called their caseless thin MagEZ case 4 for Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. And I've got my choice of clear case here as well. Normally I would have a leather option, but Samsung decided to go with fake leather this year. Listen, you're all free to have your opinions on that. For me, it's unacceptable that both Samsung and Apple are just using this as an opportunity to increase profit margin. They are charging you genuine leather, even full grain leather prices for fake leather and for fine woven, instead of using the real deal, which costs them a little more, is natural and biodegradable, and is going to last you a lot longer. And you're also not killing any cows, especially for the leather. That hide would be thrown away if it's not used. Anyway, that's for a different video. Let's start with the silicone cases here from Samsung. And the one that I have here matches that kind of cobalt purple that this phone also comes in. You've got some stickers here on the sides to kind of seal them. So I'm gonna have to tear those in order to open the case. Nice little kind of wax paper on the top, and this is how the case looks. It's made from partially recycled material, which is cool. That's why you see these specs here on the inside. It says designed by Samsung, made in China. Let's quickly see how this fits our Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. And this is how it looks. I think it's a pretty cool combination here. You see those copper colored camera rings there, the metal protecting the camera lenses. And you see how it looks around the flash there. You get a little bit of that sandstone orange. And from the front, you can see kind of that metal chassis, which I think complements the case pretty well. On the top here, you see that everything is aligned just right. You've got a couple of microphone openings there. On this side, nothing. The buttons, tactile, clicky. Grip is pretty good. I don't know if it's because I haven't used it enough yet. I kind of feel like maybe it's not quite as overly grippy, maybe as it was in past years. That makes it really difficult to put in and out of, to take it out of the pocket and put it back in to your pocket, especially in like jeans, but also shorts and stuff like that. So I don't know. This is definitely going to be the grippiest, I think, of the Samsung cases. And in general, the silicone cases are quite grippy, whether you like that or not. I'm not saying that as a good thing or a bad thing. It really depends on your preference. You see the bottom here, that beautiful copper color, using natural lighting here, trying to show you how it looks here, shining at different angles. You have the cutout for your speaker grill, which is just kind of this little slit here. And of course, your USB-C port, another one for a microphone. Let's test wireless charging real quick. You get our old trusty wireless charger, place the phone on it like so, and you see wireless charging, no problem at all. Fast wireless charging, in fact, it said there at the bottom. And as I remove this case, one more note on the leather cases. I'm going to look for some good premium options for you as far as leather cases are concerned, and make a separate video for real leather cases if you want those. So get subscribed to know when that video drops. Let's take a look at the yellow silicone case from Samsung for this phone. And here's how it looks. It is pretty much a yellow. Not much to say really about the color. It's not a super bright yellow, but it's definitely a yellow, and in the yellow family here. And on the inside, you see those speckles again, representing the recycled material, partially recycled material that this is made from. In fact, 27% post-consumer recycled content, it says right inside of the case. So let's see how it looks with our orange, sandstone orange, Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. There's how it looks. You see that those orange camera rings there, the metal rings protecting the lenses, shine a little bit, unlike on the sides where it is a matted finish. Again, buttons perfectly fine, tactile, power, volume rocker. On the top, things are aligned. I've already shown you all this with the previous color, but here you go again with the yellow. And as I showed you, wireless charging is no problem on these silicone cases. Up next, we've got the standing grip case for the Galaxy S24 Plus from Samsung. And as soon as we pull this out, you see here you have some instructions. You've got a little pull sticker, pull tab here that says push down the strap until it is secured. So let's take that off here. And this is a light blue color, which I think will complement the orange quite well. It's kind of a very light powder blue, we can call this. You got Samsung branding here on the corner, on the inside. Also, you see a little bit of those speckles. So this is also partially made from recycled content. Again, says designed by Samsung, made in China. And just from previous experiences, these straps are very well made and should not rip at all. Of course, I don't recommend you trying to rip it out, but I would not worry about the strength of this. So again, you push this down here and you see that orange actually is going to complement the phone quite nicely. I did an unboxing video of this if you want a closer look at the phone itself. So let's try this on for size. And right off the bat, I can say that it feels slightly thicker, ever slightly more robust than the regular silicone case, but it's not a huge difference. It is a slightly thicker case, which makes sense also to accommodate the strap. And there you see right off the bat how the camera lens area looks. Move it at different angles here and shine it so you can get a good idea. Everything is aligned perfectly here as well. Let's take a look at the top. Aligned just as it should. On the bottom, same thing. Really looks nice. This orange, this copper, really. It really is a copper color when you're talking about the metal part of that sandstone orange. Again, from the front, you can also see a little bit of that metal chassis. Not sure if that's coming through on camera. And again, kind of pull down on this, and this is how this looks. And of course, you can hold the phone like this. You can use just some of your fingers if you want. So this is useful for a lot of people. Some people want that extra secure grip. Maybe if you have kids, you'll want to ask them to use the phone like this as well. And the buttons, perfectly clicky, perfectly tactile. So let's test wireless charging real quick, which I'm a little bit curious to see because again, this is a little bit thicker than the regular silicone case. Okay, so let's bring our wireless charger in here and see what happens. And it is charging wirelessly, does not seem to be a problem. And it says fast wireless charging. So you can wirelessly charge still with this case, even though it's a little bit thicker than the regular silicone case, no problems there. So another A+ for what the case offers. And one more thing, the grippiness for me is comparable to the silicone case, pretty much exactly the same feeling. And the standing portion of your standing grip case is gonna look a little something like this. You're gonna pull this down, you hear that click, and then you just place it like so. And it stands with no problems at all right from this angle. You're not gonna be standing it up like this, it's just gonna fall. So it has to be in this orientation right here. So up next, I've got this Torras clear case. Now, obviously you've got a million options with clear cases. I'll show you why I chose this in particular. Now, there's not just one right choice in my opinion for your clear cases, but again, you want something with minimal branding that's hard at the back, even though if it's a TPU side, which is what I wanted. You want something that had good ratings online as well and not fake ratings. And very important to me, I wanted something with magnets, something that's MagSafe compatible, because I do use MagSafe accessories with my Samsung products. A little bit disappointed they did not include the Qi 2 wireless standard for charging this time around, because that includes magnets built in, maybe next time. But again, a case will take care of that. So no frills, straightforward. It's a hard back. It's a softer side here, minimum branding. It does say Torras here on the bottom, and just on the inside here, it says designed by Torras, powered by MagEZ. That is their proprietary name for this. So let's peel off the plastic and try this on for size. And if you would like to show off whatever color you got in your Samsung Galaxy S24 or S24 Plus or Ultra, for that matter, this is a good way to do that. And here you go. Case is on, and this is how it looks from the front. On the sides here. Very nice. Very nice. Let's take a look at the openings. No problems here for the microphones. Buttons. Clicky. I'm sure you can hear that. No problem at all. This is how it looks on the side. On the bottom, you've got your cutout for the microphone, for the USB-C port, and of course for your speaker, I guess, slit, we call it there. Of course, they're not going to add another opening for the SIM injection, for the SIM tray. You'd have to take the case off to change the SIM, which people are not going to be doing often, probably. And on the back, here's how it looks. You've got that little circle there to indicate the magnet, the MagSafe compatibility. You've got decent protection here for your cameras. It is raised a little bit. I think you saw on the other cases, just by the angle, you saw how much it was protected or not protected. Again, these clear cases are not for maximum protection. It's for some protection. If you want to show off the color, you prefer a clear case, and especially one like this, which has MagSafe compatibility. Wireless charging on this Torras case should not be an issue. Let's test it out. No problems at all. Fast wireless charging. And to test out the magnets real quick, I've got this Pitaka MagEZ Car Mount Pro 2, a MagSafe phone holder that supports 15-watt fast charging. It's also NFC compatible. It cools your phone while charging when necessary as well. You just plug your USB-C cord into the mount itself if you want to charge the phone. Of course, you can use it without it too if you just wanted to use it as a mount. Here it is. I'll take this part out to test our MagSafe. And whew, that is a powerful magnet. So good job by Torras, and I'm going to show you the case that this is supposed to be done with, but you can also use it if you've got another case with MagSafe compatibility. Does not mean you can't use one of these Pitaka car mounts that have MagSafe compatibility. They call it MagEZ. So these are awesome. I've been using one for years in my car. So again, we'll do leather in a separate video. The final case I want to show you, and this is probably the one I'm going to be using the most just because of the color combination, how it's going to look together, I think is going to be just beautiful. And this is the Pitaka Caseless Thin MagEZ Case 4 for Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus aramid fiber case. This comes in a variety of colors, including Moonrise and Sunset, which you can see here. I've got this guy right here, the black gray one. I even like the unboxing experience with these, just to emphasize the magnet part of everything. Boop. It's got a magnet on the side. You peel that off and you take this case right out. And look how beautiful that is. I'm sure you're already familiar with carbon fiber and aramid fiber cases. Again, this one, aramid fiber, also known as Kevlar. Super light, super thin, just around 20 grams of weight and around a millimeter thick. Comparable thinness between this and those silicone cases I showed you, except for the standing grip case, which is on the thicker side. So let's take these packaging materials out of here. You see on the inside, it says MagEZ Case 4.0, designed by Pitaka. And also, like the Samsung cases, part of this is recycled. Right here on the camera lip, it's partly recycled aramid fiber. And personally, I prefer cases that are a little bit open on the top and bottom, especially the bottom. I like to show off how the phone looks a little bit, especially that metal chassis area, and especially on this copper colored metal chassis, which is going to be unique. So I'm looking forward to this one. So let's throw this on here real quick. Slides right in, really thin. In fact, on second thought, this is thinner than those cases I just showed you. Certainly thinner than the clear one and the standing grip one, and thinner than the silicone one as well, while not compromising at all on protection. And here is how it looks. I mean, this just looks real classy. This is beautiful. You see the metal camera rings there protecting the lenses as I show it from different angles here, natural lighting. It's beautiful. And you see cutout here for the flash on the top. You don't need a cutout because it's open. No obstruction at all for the microphones. And on the bottom, no obstruction at all either for your USB-C port. And you can freely swap out your SIM if you need to. Don't have to take the case off. And of course, your speaker slit there also. Zero obstruction. Full access to your buttons. You still get all the protection from drops without having to have the whole thing wrapped in the case. This is how this looks. Aramid fiber and copper. Is that the move for 2024? Looks like it to me if you are rocking a Samsung Galaxy S24 series device. Let's test wireless charging. You're not going to find a problem with it. Fast wireless charging on board there. And the car mount I mentioned, which you can purchase separately. I'll have links in the description for all of these, by the way. It actually matches perfectly and just looks dope. It looks classy in your car. And MagSafe in tow. Not gonna have any problems here. And you see how it's gonna look. You could rotate it also to the side while it's in the car if you need to view your phone in this orientation. So this case has it all. I think I'm gonna be using this for the time being. Style, quality, function, protection, premium material. So I'll throw the word luxury in there as well. This one's gonna run you about $65. The silicone cases between $30 and $35, and that standing grip case about $60. And you can go straight to any of those from the links in the description. All right, guys, and that's going to do it for my favorite cases so far for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus more coverage of this phone coming up, so get subscribed once again if you don't want to miss any of that. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.